How to generate instant engagement on Twitter quick and easy. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you how you can generate some instant engagement on Twitter. Now, it's very essential for any business influencer or any social media or online personality or business to be able to have a open communication with their customers or clients, and Twitter is a great platform. It is very unfiltered, and unlike other platforms like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all those other platforms, they will often filter out what you're trying to say. But one thing about Twitter is that it allows you to say whatever you want. It has a lot more freedom in comparison to the other mainstream platforms that are available, and it allows you to basically say whatever you want, communicate whatever you want in an open fashion. So, how can you increase your engagement? Engagement basically means how many people are interacting with your post. So, let's say you have an account over here, and if you have like 3,000 people following you, yet you have like 1 or 2 likes, that means you have very low engagement. What you're looking for is high engagement. You want to increase the amount of people that are interacting with your tweets on Twitter. Now, there are certain Twitter formats or certain types of Twitter content that people like a lot more than other types of Twitter content. So I'm going to be telling you guys what is the Twitter content that is going to generate the most amount of likes or engagement or interactions with other people. So first off is one of the most popular ways, and a lot of people underestimate the potential for this, is questioning. So if you go ahead on Twitter, you have these little options on the bottom left whenever you're tweeting, and then you have this option called polls. Are super high engagement posts. You can ask any thought-provoking question, any random thing, like pink is not a feminine color. And then you can add a few choices, and then you can add the amount of days that this would be valid for. Make sure it's not too prolonged, just make it 1 or 2 days. And then you can just tweet this over here. And this will enable people to interact with your posts, and people love interacting in polls and questions. So you can also ask multiple different thought-provoking questions instead of adding direct polls. So what you can do is, instead of adding polls, you can also add longer questions where people can reply according to the question. So maybe you want to add, any kind of thought-provoking question. Could be, work is just an illusion. Like this, so you can add any kind of philosophical question, moral question, any kind of random question that would be interesting for people to answer, and then you can add those over here. And what this will enable you to do, so we're just going to click on tweet. So you're just going to tweet a question like this, and people love answering questions like these because people often find, if someone disagrees with your opinion, they're going to be very pressed to disagree with you. And if someone agrees with your opinion, they will definitely put a like or retweet whatever you said because they are in agreement or in harmony with what you are saying. So this really enables you to get the most amount of interaction on your Twitter tweet. So that is like super essential. So this really helps you in getting more interaction, more impressions on your tweets. And if you take a look at your Twitter analytics, you're going to get a lot more impressions on a tweet that is a question or a poll than you would on a regular tweet where you're just, stating something very obvious or stating something that's, just a fact or something like that. So that is one thing that you can do. Another really popular format on Twitter is ranting. So Twitter is often known for, the beef and the arguments that happen on Twitter, but ranting is something people love to see on Twitter. The reason for that is no other social media platform so openly allows you to express yourself in such a fashion. So Twitter rants get often super popularized on social media. So what you can do is you can be like, I hate work, and then you can click on add and then add a second tweet. And then you can just click on tweet all, and you can add multiple different tweets like this in a singular way. So you can add like a really long Twitter rant in this format, and this will really enable you to have a lot of interaction because people, when they see content like this, that they're going to be very prone to retweet it. So they're able to find, they're able to see the entire rant. They want to know what happens in the end, what kind of conclusion you're on. Usually people just want to know what happened to trigger their rant. So this is a super popular format, and I'm not saying you necessarily have to make it a Twitter rant. You can do multiple tweets on like a certain thing, such as factual things. You can be like, 1 in every 5 American is now on healthcare support. And what you can do is you can add tweets and then add more statistics about this, why this is happening, what the financial crisis is, so on and so forth. And this could be very educational and informational as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be ranting, it could be super educational and informational as well. So these are the 3 most popular ways for you to get more interaction or impressions on your Twitter account. So this will enable you to really make sure that you're getting more engagement. Another great way to get more engagement, which you might feel like, hey, this doesn't, increase my own engagement, but that is to interact with other Twitter creators. So don't go ahead and, search for people that have millions and millions of followers. Just take a look at some of these smaller accounts that have a couple of thousand followers and interact with them, retweet with what they are saying, interact with their posts, and this in turn gives you a higher chance, more people interacting with your post, and this would help you share the followers that they have. So if they interact with you, then all of their followers are going to see that, and that will help you get a larger audience for your tweets as well. Another great way to increase the engagement that you have on your Twitter account is to make sure you're following Twitter trends. So whatever is trending on Twitter, you should definitely participate in that conversation. That will enable you to get more interactions and get more engagement on Twitter, because definitely people are already searching for that, or it's trending, so people are already looking at it. So that will really help you in getting more interaction on your Twitter account. So whatever you tweet is going to be in the trending section, and within the trending section, you can garner a larger audience. Another Twitter format that a lot of people really love is unfiltered posts. So make sure that whenever you're like if something has a relevant image or a relevant illustration, make sure to go ahead and upload the media over here as well. And you can use Canva as well to add a colorful illustration to your Twitter posts as well, if you have like a relevant imagery related to the tweet that you're tweeting. So these are just some of these simple ways that you can make sure that you're having a lot of Twitter interactions or engagement. Follow these methods and make sure to add hashtags on your tweets as well, but make sure they are relevant hashtags. You don't want to be tweeting about NFTs and the hashtag you add is Selena Gomez. Make sure that the tags that you add are relevant to the tweet. That is the way that you're going to get the most amount of engagement, and that is the way that you're going to get people to be actually interested. So you can see over here, this person only replied with, like people are only replying with emojis, but make sure as the creator of the tweet, you're replying to everyone in a proper fashion. You can see this person is replying to each one of the replies that they are getting on Twitter, and this will enable you to get more interactions in the future as well. So that was it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment down below the best tips and tricks that I have taught you within this video, and make sure to also share this video with your friends and family and to other creators as well, so you can help them out as well, and to anyone that might need to know this basic detailed platform and how you navigate through these different social websites. So I hope this was helpful enough for you, and make sure that you do leave a comment down below if I missed out on anything and if there is anything you would like to add, and I will catch you guys in the next video.